Okay guys, this will be the first video that we're doing. I'm actually recording this on a tablet, and so the writing you're going to notice probably not going to be as good, which my writing's never that good anyway, but hopefully you can read what I'm putting up here. Today will be the lesson. We'll do area of three things. We're doing finding the area of three things. We're doing trapezoids, parallelogram, and triangles. I don't know what happened there. Okay, we're going to start again here. So we're doing areas of, we'll start with parallelograms first. Okay. Parallelograms are four-sided shapes, quadrilaterals. And this is going to be a little bit tougher because I want them to look good, but they look kind of like this. Okay. Look like a rectangle that's leaning, honestly. By definition, four sides with opposite sides parallel. So the top side and the bottom side are parallel. The sides are parallel. It's a real simple formula. You're going to be given, several numbers around the outside. So, for example, this number might be 10. This number might be 7. This number will be 10. And, of course, this number over here would be 7 as well. But I'm not going to write it in here because I want to do something else. What they're going to have to do is give you the height of the shape. The height of the shape is not a 7. The height's going to be indicated by a right angle mark. Somewhere in the shape will be a right angle mark. It might be that they do something like this with a dotted line inside the shape with a right angle mark there. We talked about this a little bit with triangles before. That means the blue line would be the height. Okay, I'll put an H there. Or they may come to the side and do a dotted line over here like that, and then the height will be out here. Okay, they'll do it either way. So I'll erase this one. I'll leave the one on the outside. That's what I was going to do anyway. And let's just say that that blue line for now is a 5. Okay. So the formula for parallelogram, the area for parallelogram equals to, that's an A, base times height. Real simple. You can use calculators on these if you have decimals or fractions or numbers that are really big. Grab a calculator. Area in this problem equals to 5 times 10. That's the base and the height. Okay, let me use like a blue line here. The base and the height are always connected with a right angle mark. Okay, so that's how you can find the base and height numbers in these shapes. So our answer for this one, the area is going to equal 50. It's a real easy problem. Just make sure you understand it. Next problem, I'm going to do 3 of these. All I'm going to do triangles. You guys know how to do triangles. Area of a triangle. You were doing it probably in the 6th grade when you had Miss Johnson. I like the formula. I want you guys to use the formula 1/2 times base times height. I don't want you to use base times height divided by 2. I want it to be all multiplication. We don't want to mix up operations in one problem. I'm doing some triangle work with the Math 1 kids now that's real complicated, and this formula is the one we have to use. So I really wish I wish we would all use this formula from here out. Triangles come in many shapes and sizes. You know that. We can do right triangles. We can do scalene and obtuse triangles. We'll do one that looks kind of like this. By the way, treat these notes just like you would in class. So pause the video, copy the problem. Play the video, watch it. Pause the video, copy the problem. That'll keep your focus, and it'll make sure that you concentrate on what I'm saying and writing. Okay? If you sit here and watch the video while your phone's playing or somebody's doing a video game in the background, you're not going to learn this. It's going to be hard, and you won't do well on the test. So, put some headphones in, listen to the lesson good, pause it, write down the notes. It's the best way to do it. All right, so back to the notes here. You got to have a base and a height. We got to identify the base and the height of the triangle. They're going to be identified again with a right angle mark. The right angle mark is going to touch the base and the height. That's supposed to be a straight line. It just tells you how hard it is to draw here. All right, there's your right angle mark. That means in this problem, this line and this line will be the base and the height because they're connected with a right angle mark. So if I did 7, 9, 13, 6, okay, and I ask you to find the area, there are two numbers that we're not going to use. We're not going to use the 9 and we're not going to use the 7 because they're not part of that right angle group. 13 and 6 is the numbers we need. So I will go into my formula. Area equals 1/2 times the base, 13, times the height, 6. Plug this in the calculator. Do it in your head if you can. I believe the answer is going to be 39. Right? 39. Okay? That's the triangles. If, just for example, if you have, right triangles, maybe you got a triangle that looks like this, and they put a right angle mark up here. Well, then right now you know that the base and the height are these two sides because they're connected with a right angle mark. Even though neither one of them are going up and down or on the bottom, let's just say that this number on the bottom is 12. 12 is not the base. The base is going to be one of these sides. The height's going to be the other side. So be able to identify base and height of a triangle. All right, last problem, trapezoid. All right, the trapezoid is a shape like Miss Kramer's tables. We've talked about these before. They look kind of like a triangle that somebody's cut off the top. That's a trapezoid, but this is also a trapezoid. Okay? Thing about a trapezoid is they have to have only one pair of parallel sides. This side is parallel to this side is parallel to this side. Okay? This is a more complicated formula. I'm going to give you the formula first. We'll talk about these two shapes. The area equals to 1/2 times the height times parentheses b little 1 plus b little 2. For some reason, I think I showed y'all this sometime during this year. Okay. All right. So 1/2 times height, sum of the bases. Here we go. So, all right, let's talk about this. B1 and B2. They're always the parallel sides. So in this first shape, that would be the B1 and this would be the B2. It doesn't matter which one is B1 or B2. I don't care if the top one's B1 and the bottom one's B1, but the red lines here are the B1, B2 numbers. The height is going to be the perpendicular distance between them, which means there's got to be a right angle mark somewhere that connects those two red lines. Most of the time, a right angle mark will be right here, like that. And then this line, I'll color it blue, will be the height of the trapezoid. Okay? So let's just go back. This would be like B1, this could be B2, and this would be the height. Got it? If we're over here on the other picture now, the B1 and B2 are the parallel sides. So this is B1 and B2 right here, those two lines, B1, B2. The perpendicular distance between them, let's do it in blue, is actually going to be this side right here in blue. That's going to be the H. The height's actually on the bottom of the shape, okay, because it's the perpendicular distance that connects the two bases. Let's try a problem, okay, and get some more paper here. So let's go back, draw Miss Kramer's table like that, something like that. Let's say that this is 5, 5, maybe 8, 14, dotted line, right angle, 4. Okay, like that. So we need the area of that shape. To find the area of that shape, we're going to use the formula. All right, the bases. So the base 1 and base 2 is going to be these two sides right here. So I'll do my parentheses. I'll put in 8 plus 14 or 14 plus 8. It doesn't matter which one goes first. Height. Height's that line right there. It's a 4. So 4 is the height number. We're not going to use the 5s. They're not part of the formula. They're not the bases or the height. Got it? We need the 1/2. Grab the calculator. It's a good time for it. If you use a calculator, make sure you use parentheses around these two numbers. If you're not using parentheses, which is fine, old-fashioned order of operations. So that's going to be a 22, 1/2 times 4 times 22. 1/2 times 4 is 2. 2 times 22, make it 44. Area equals 44. Okay, got it? All right, so your homework's going to be a worksheet that I have loaded as a PDF. You got to click on it to upload it. You can either print it out or you can just copy the problems, which is what most of y'all are going to do. But it's what I'm going to call a worksheet page 317, problems 4 through 14 on that page. I got this typed in Google Classroom. You can look it up as homework assignments. It's actually under homework assignments, but it's listed as material. You're not going to turn this in. Do it. It won't take long with your calculator. Tomorrow I will post a video with all the answers. You go in and check your work, correct everything, make sure it's perfect, and you keep it filed. Okay, you file it somewhere in your notebook or whatever. After about a week, I will send out an assignment on Google Classroom to ask you to go back and find a few homework problems from 3 or 4 different assignments, and you will take a photo of that homework check paper and send it to me. It'll count for about 3 or 4 homeworks. Okay, so you're not going to turn this into me. You're going to turn the homework check into me, but directions will be coming later on how to do it. For now, work on this worksheet. Get it completed today. Tomorrow there'll be a video that shows you the answers. You check it, correct it, and just file it for now. And we'll talk later about the homework check, okay? All right, I hope this helped.